Hello, welcome to Brian's Academy where learning is made easy. Today's session, I would like us to learn on how to play three notes that are found on the scale of G major. Three notes that are on the scale of G major. There's the notes that we'll be learning today to play on a Descant recorder will be note G itself. We have note F, which is sharpened, and then we have note E. So those are the three notes that we are going to learn on how to play them using the Descant recorder. Now, let's start with note G. Remember, a major scale has got 8 letters. That is from G up to G. That's do up to do up. So those are 8 letter names. So we are going to play the first note. That's G, the first G on that scale. So when you are playing the note G on a Descant recorder, this is what we are going to do. Remember, we have to play it using various techniques. The first technique we'll be using is fingering technique, and also we'll be using the tonguing technique. So those are the two techniques we'll be using to play note G on a Descant recorder. So this is what we are supposed to do. First, we are going to close the back hole. So this is the back hole. When we talk about a Descant recorder, this is the back hole. So we are going to close it using our left hand thumb. This is the left hand thumb. So we are going to close it using our left hand thumb. Then after that one, we are going to close the first hole from the top. This is the first hole from the top using the index finger, Then we close the second hole using the middle finger, and then we close the third hole using the ring finger. Then the right hand, this is the right hand thumb, is going to support the Descant recorder. So after doing that, make sure you have closed all the holes very well, starting from the back hole up to the third hole using the ring finger. So after that, now we are going to tongue it. So that's how you play note G. Make sure you follow the correct technique of fingering the holes and also tonguing. Let's go to the next note. And the next note is note F sharp, which is sharpened. Note F sharp. So the technique that we are going to use on playing note F sharp, we are going to use three techniques. The first technique is pinching. Remember, pinching, we are just closing the back hole partially. And then we have tonguing and we have fingering. So those are the three techniques we are going to use to play note F sharp on a Descant recorder. So what are you supposed to do? This is what you are supposed to do. We have the back hole as usual. So we are going to cover the back hole partially using the left hand thumb. So you close it partially. Then we are going to close the first hole, second hole, third, fourth, and fifth. So we close the first, second, third, and so the fifth hole, we are going to close it using the right middle finger. The fourth, we are closing it using our right index finger. So the two fingers on the right hand are used to close the fourth and the fifth hole. Remember, the back hole, we have closed it partially. So after that, we are now going to tongue our Descant recorder to produce sound F sharp. So that's how note F sharp is played on a Descant recorder. So our next note will be note E. Note E. So when you play note E, we are still going to close the back hole partially. So we are still using the pinching technique. Then we are going to close the first, second, third, that is fourth and fifth. Sorry, remember when we are playing note F sharp, we don't close the fourth hole. We let it open. We don't close the fourth hole. So the note that I played back then is note E. That was note E. So let's now play note F sharp. Sorry for that. Let's now play F sharp. So when you play F sharp, we are still going to use the three techniques, but now here we are not going to close the fourth hole. The fourth hole will let it remain open. So we close the back hole partially, then we close the first, second, third, and fifth hole. So let's do that. So remember, we are playing note F sharp. So as you can see, the fourth back hole is remained open. So let's play. We see the sound. So you find that when you connect, you play note F and note E together, the sound produced will be different, the way you have heard there. Let me repeat again. So that is how those three notes are played on a Descant recorder. Remember the techniques we have talked about. When you are playing note G, we are using two techniques. That's the first G on the scale, but the last G, we are also going to play it using three techniques. That is pinching technique, we have tonguing, and fingering technique. Remember, apart from tonguing, we have also embouchure, how the Descant recorder is placed on the mouth. So that's embouchuring technique. So thank you, and if you have any concern, let me know it through the comment section.